In the travel industry, a single phone call can be the difference between a seamless journey and a complete disaster. It's about safety, it's about logistics, and more than anything, it's about trust. But let's be honest, in a world flooded with spam and fraud, that trust is shattered. Today, we're going to look at a new global standard that's being built to put those pieces back together. So, let me ask you this. What is the real cost to your business of an unanswered call? And I mean, this isn't some hypothetical question. For a travel brand, the cost is immediate and it's painful. It ripples through your entire operation, hitting your bottom line. It chips away at your brand's reputation, and it creates a frustrated customer who, frankly, might just book with someone else next time. It's a question every single one of us in a leadership position needs to be asking. Just imagine this scenario, and I bet it happens at your company every single day. You need to get a critical, time-sensitive update out. It's a last-minute gate change, maybe a flight cancellation. Literally everything from your passenger's experience to your own operational sanity is riding on this one call getting through. But here's the problem. That crucial call pops up on your customer's phone as unknown number or spam risk. Why? Because right now, there's no universal, reliable way to prove it's actually you calling. In that critical moment, to your customer, you look exactly like every other robocaller out there. And so what happens? They do what we all do. They hit ignore. The call is missed, the message is never heard, and the result? You have a customer stranded at the wrong gate. Your brand trust takes a nosedive, and a totally preventable issue blows up into a public complaint on social media. Okay, so now let's just reimagine that whole scenario for a second. What if that call could instantly present its credentials right on the screen, like a passport at a border crossing, a universal, verifiable proof of identity that says, hey, relax, this is a legitimate call from the airline you trust? And that, right there, is a big idea behind something called Open Verifiable Calling, or OVC. Look, this isn't just a fancy new caller ID. Think of it as a secure digital passport that is cryptographically sealed and attached to the call itself. It provides undeniable, tamper-proof evidence of who is calling and, just as importantly, that they have the right to use your brand's name. So, you're probably wondering, how does this digital passport actually get issued? And how is it checked? Well, the whole process is designed to be just as robust and trustworthy as the global systems we already rely on for things like travel and banking. It all boils down to these 4 steps, and each one is built for global trust. First, there's vetting. Think of this as the passport office. It makes sure only legitimate businesses can even get a passport. Then there's signing, which is like the official tamper-proof seal on that passport, attached to every single call you make. The transmission part is key for all of us. The passport travels with the call across any network, anywhere in the world. And finally, verification. It's checked instantly, automatically, giving your customer a seamless and, most importantly, secure experience.
Now, this is the really crucial part to understand. The proof, the evidence of who you are, is literally embedded in the call itself. It doesn't have to check in with some central database or a single company's proprietary system. This makes the trust portable, it makes it decentralized, and it makes it universally verifiable, which is a huge deal.
This isn't just a technical improvement, it's a massive competitive advantage. What we're talking about here is a fundamental shift from a model of just asserting who you are to a model of providing hard evidence you can prove it. And this chart, I think, just lays it out perfectly. The old way is all about just trust us. It's built on these black box solutions that lead to vendor lock-in. The new way with OVC is about we can prove it. It's built on open, global standards and verifiable credentials. We're moving from a world of high customer doubt to one of high customer confidence, and it's all backed by real cryptographic proof. So what does this actually mean for your business? Well, it translates into real, tangible results. You're going to see higher answer rates, which means fewer service failures. You'll see a real increase in brand equity and trust. And because it's built on open standards, it means you can streamline your global operations, lower integration costs, nail regulatory compliance, and even future-proof your communications for the coming wave of AI agents. And the master key that unlocks all of those benefits is this: one single global standard, a universal passport system that just works across every phone carrier, every device, and every country. For an industry as global as ours, that isn't a nice to have. It is an absolute necessity for our operational integrity. And I want to be clear, this isn't just some far-off theory on a whiteboard. The foundation for this whole new era of trusted communication is actively being built right now by some of the biggest names in the industry. You've got the GSMA Foundry project that's already getting major carriers, tech providers, and global brands all on the same page. The ecosystem is being built as we speak, and it's all leading up to a live global demonstration at Mobile World Congress in 2026. The momentum is undeniable. So the real question for leaders like us is, do we want to be at the table shaping this standard now, or are we going to be playing catch up later? I think this quote from the project charter just nails it. In today's world, trust isn't a soft skill anymore. It's your competitive edge, it's a regulatory requirement, and it is the absolute foundation for everything we're going to build in the next era of digital communication. So I'll just leave you with this one final thought. Right now, today, when your brand makes that critical call to a passenger, to a partner, to a crew member, can they be 100% certain it's really you? With open, verifiable calling, that answer can finally and unequivocally be yes.